there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better. You're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well then hell, you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage.
And Echelon Front is led by Jocko Willink. So after doing a few months with Mike, he made an introduction, and Jocko's there and his entire team in this conference room, and there I am pitching them on why I should make LinkedIn content for them. And we had this meeting. I probably talked the entire time, which is not what you're supposed to do. I should have asked a lot of questions, but I talked. And then at the end of it, I worked very small amount of money per client in the beginning. I also was very cognizant that I was launching something that I needed social proof, that quantity was more important than quality, but that quantity gets you to quality. So I was working in the veteran space. I was making content for a bunch of veterans. Like our editing skills improved, the video quality improved. I would reinvest, that's those small amounts of money into better lenses, which is my trick for acting like I'm good at video. I just get good lenses, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I just and I hire all that stuff out now. But I would say there was two gentlemen based out of Austin, Texas. I don't even remember how we got connected. It was absolutely crazy. But they were writing a book called The Talent War. And one of them was the most deployed Navy SEAL ever. His name's Mike Sorelli. He was a Marine. He found me on LinkedIn. That's what it was. He found me on LinkedIn. And then his partner, the co-author, his name's George Randall, both amazing dudes. So they're doing this. I start making content with them. They are, I would say, they're a recruiting firm essentially for veterans, but for very high level positions. So I would say they were doing very well revenue wise. And I knew that. So I kind of asked for a number that I was uncomfortable with. And they said, yeah, no problem. And then they said, we'll do that for both of us. And then I was just like, oh my Lord, like, I can't believe this is happening. Dang. So everything was going well. We're blowing them up on LinkedIn. Like they are like, he had some viral posts. I was super happy about it. And all I was doing was just conveying to them exactly what I conveyed to you is like how authenticity shines, right? Like, people want to get to know you. You want to be relatable. So we talked a lot of stories about all the times he wanted to quit, about all the times he didn't think he could handle something, about why he's writing a book, all these things. Well, Mike happened to be part of an organization called Echelon Front, and Echelon Front is led by Jocko Willink. So after doing a few months with Mike, he made an introduction, and Jocko's there and his entire team in this conference room. And there I am pitching them on why I should make LinkedIn content for them. And we had this meeting. I probably talked the entire time, which is not what you're supposed to do. I should have asked a lot of questions, but I talked. And then at the end of it, I didn't know what was going to happen. They're like, we'll be in touch. Within 5 minutes, Mike called me and he goes, do you want to know what happened? I was like, yeah. He goes, Jocko just looked over to me and said, execute.
Heck yeah.
I was like, what? So then I had Jocko, I had Leif Babin, I had a bunch of these. I had essentially like the leadership of Echelon Front. And that was my moment where I was like, holy shit. I was like, something's happening here. And it went super well. And I was just blessed to even have that contract for that was about 6 months. We took them from like, I think less than 100,000 views on LinkedIn, which they didn't prioritize, of course, to over 12 million in 6 months. So things were going super well. But that's when I was like, okay, there was a lot less imposter syndrome and more, okay, like, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? How can I make this better?